Hello and welcome to A Cosmic Sisters Tarot, and for this session we are asking, are you in sync with your goals? And I have pre-picked 3 cards because I have done a bit of chaos magic today for a change, and I have called upon Archangel Haniel to help us. So we have 3 Archangel Haniel cards. I let you in on that one a little bit, didn't I? So this is pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. I'd like you to concentrate on the pictures and not worry too much about the writing that I've tried to hide underneath. So we have a crescent moon with this one. We have the pentagram with number 2, and we have the cauldron with number 3. And as it is chaos magic, anything goes, and we will be using all sorts of things like the witch runes here, the archangels, and bringing in the unicorns and anything else I feel like. So have a ponder and choose your pile and go to the timestamp below to pile 1, 2 or 3. See you there.
Clouds laid out into a spread, future's journey can be read from the heart with love and light. The reader brings delight. The fool's journey now begins, where destiny won't hide your sins. The emperor is full of strength. He promises you'll go the length.
Hello pile number 1, and you picked Archangel Haniel moon cycles with the crescent moon, and it was fate that that one came out. I didn't choose that one for that one, but it did. It came out like that. So we have moon cycles. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. So firstly, the card itself, in relation to our question, are we syncing with our goals? Are we in line with our goals? Are we having call them coincidences or not? Are things syncing? Are you meeting the right people that are guiding you towards your goals? Let's delve in. So we both here have the moon cycles, or part of the moon cycle, and the crescent moon is about, as well as the moon cycles, using your intuition, and females have more connection to that intuition than males do. Not saying that males don't, but there is a feminine connection when we're talking about moon cycles, because our bodies do sync with the moon cycles. Taking that in mind, remember that the question about syncing with your goals and taking notice of what the moon cycles are doing, and taking notes of when things do, you know, when you meet someone and they're on your level and working towards your goal, you bump into the right person at the right time. Like I said, it's not coincidence, it is syncing. Remember to have a look at what the moon cycle is at that time, and then make that significant enough that the next time it comes around, that yes, something's going to happen again at this time. And I feel that the moon cycles are important to you for taking your steps forward towards your goal and syncing in tune with meeting the right people and being at the right place at the right time, and it does fall into place. This is also talking about being patient, because the moon cycles, it's not going to happen in one moon cycle. It's not going to happen like in 28 days, that's it, wham bam. It takes time. So it's over quite a few moon cycles. Now, there could be a female connection to being guided in the right direction and syncing with this female. Other than that, it could be you as this female. But I do feel this extra guidance is coming from a female. And remember, we've asked for Archangel Haniel's help here. So using her for guidance. So remember, besides this crescent moon, we have the moon cycles. Let's talk about the full moon. It's a perfect time to release anything you're done with. The new moon is time to focus on manifesting desires and intentions. Evening before the full moon is a good time for healing and for recharging. Healing's your stuff if you are into witchy, like crystals and oils, and spend time to look at the moon and feel how your body reacts to the moon cycles. And you will feel this connection with the moon and realize that it is this divine magic of the moon that is syncing your fortunate events to work towards your goals. Now let's put these aside. I don't need those anymore. Can we see them? Yeah, there you go. And let's pick our tarot. I've got the Cosmic Garden Tarot. So, Haniel, please guide us. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Felt like choosing 7. Today we're not going to be looking too much at what the cards are. Can you see that? Yes. I think we can get those all in one line. So now I'm going to concentrate on the pictures and I'm going to meditate for a moment. So I will be switching off and hang on. And here we go for some chaos magic. So I spent a few moments speaking with Haniel, and I see that you are on the beginning of a journey, a wonderful journey that really is in sync with the moon cycles, and the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. There's new things that are gonna come your way that are gonna sync with the qualifications or the, I don't see academic qualifications, I just see things that would aid you in your goals that you can learn. And it doesn't matter where you learn them. You can learn them on YouTube or by a book. But I feel in that syncing with your goals. You're being guided through the stars. You're being guided towards buying that book or looking that thing up that you need to help you towards your goal. I feel there's travel. I feel there is a very strong nighttime feel to this. I don't know if that's significant to you. It won't be to everybody, but I do feel sort of a nighttime thing, an evening thing. And this is very, there is a strong feminine feel, and the feminine vibe is about creating your future and sinking towards that goal and being divinely guided. It's that feeling that you have, you are sinking, and I feel that you are seeing it. I think it's being put right in front of you, and whether or not you believe it, I think you do believe that it's sinking and not just coincidence, that these things happen for a reason that pushes you even more towards your goal. I just feel a really lovely magical vibe, and travel again. It's all positive. I feel that Archangel Haniel wants to give you something. If you open your hands and close your eyes and ask for the gift from Haniel, she will place the right thing at the right time in front of you. And again, it's another sync. But it's also a gift and like a wish. If you are wishing for something to come your way to aid in your goal, then ask Haniel with your open hands. She's asking me to do this, and this is her sign from you that you want help, that you will take the gift and believe that it will happen and come your way. Now, I don't know why death is reversed here. I don't know why it's come out reversed. It was just the way the cards are, and I don't usually do reverses, but I've left it be because I feel that an ending is due, and I feel things are falling through for a reason. Remember, this is all about sinking, and although it might not feel right at the time, it needs to be. I just feel things falling out of your hand. It's one thing in particular that's falling away, and I feel it's a process that needs to be done. I just feel like it's not about relationships breaking up or anything like that. It's about something. Maybe it was a deal that didn't feel right and is falling through, and you have to let that go because it's not serving you, it's not for you, and it's not in sync with your goal, believe it or not. I'm going to pick some more tarot. I'm being told in my head 3. Thank you, Haniel. I feel in with this sinking, there's a lot of things coming your way as gifts. I feel there's a lot of people that are supporting you towards your goal, and I feel that you're just going to be on top of the world when this is achieved. You have the Sun, the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Wands. It's just all magical and positive, and the help and the loving people that are surrounding you is amazing. I do feel there's a lot of people around you that are supporting you, and again coming back to syncing, because we have to talk about syncing. This is what it's about. It's the right people coming in at the right time, and it's not just one, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm getting the number 7. And stars, something to do with stars. That's just the vibe that I'm getting. I feel that this is a lot to do with, yes, syncing, but out there, and you know, looking towards the stars here, the Page of Pentacles. I just feel that you should be going out at night or looking out if the weather's bad, or even going out in a woolly jumper and a hat and looking up at the sky and the stars, even if it's cloudy, looking at the moon or looking for the moon, and just sitting or standing and staring and feel that energy from the moon, because I feel a strong pull to the moon. Sorry if you can hear next door's dog barking. So we have true. Yes, what you're asking about is the truth. Do I feel the doubt here with something that may be falling through? Remember, it's meant to be. There is better opportunities coming your way. Sometimes, again, we have to be patient. The timing has to be right. And it's all about the moon cycles. You already know the truth because you are syncing. You just have to believe yourself. Just go with your heart. Feel, you know, just take a moment to feel what's right and what's wrong in your heart. Also, this is about telling the truth and other people being truthful to you. What other cards was I going to use? Let's go with these Midnight Oracle, because they're so different from anything else. Haniel, I'm asking you to help choose for this pile number 1 in that they're syncing with their goals. We have the Watchful Eye. Going with true. Trusting your instincts. And remain vigilant. You will have clarity and you will understand why things are going the way they need to go, because they are in sync with your goals. Remember, not every act is a positive one. And I do feel that you have to be true to yourself and really feel that you're making the right moves and the right decisions and choosing the right people. And it's also important with the Watchful Eye to clearly look at situations and just, not a warning, but just making sure that you look at the fine print of things, making sure that you're not overlooking anything and not rushing into things. This is all about patience and the right timing with this reading. And having a broader view about things and not being Not saying that you are narrow-minded, but not just venturing out of the box, looking at different options. And I feel that you are really heading towards your goal at a really nice pace that's not gonna shock, stun, make mistakes, because you will be watchful. Now you know just to take extra note of the detail, the fine details of things, and just to take a step back sometimes and look at the truth. Look at the true picture, you know, the big picture, the true picture of the goal in itself and where you're heading with that goal. And I think you're going to be amazed at yourself at how open and receptive that you are and heading in the right direction. And I really am happy for you. And I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I hope to see you soon. Hello, pile number 2, and you picked Archangel Haniel, Passion. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. And you also picked the pentagram, of which I am going to spin to see if you need grounding or you need some spiritual guidance. Woo! There you go. It's pointing up to the stars, as was number 1. Not with this one, but it was a very sky watching number 1 reading. So we have the pentagram, which is the 5 points of, or the 5 forces of nature, the 4 elements, earth, air, fire, water, and the one that we want to talk about is the one pointing to the sky, which is spirit. So that circle binds all those elements together, but it is this spirit that we want to talk about. Now, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. It's about not being stagnant and being a bit adventurous and not being grounded and playing it safe and trusting that you can go out there and do things outside the box. I'm getting a very outside the box vibe with all of these, and this spiritual connection, that let go of grounding. And what I did today, because I've done a bit of chaos magic with these, I literally, usually I would ground myself, but I completely ungrounded myself and went straight up to spirit, which is where I want to be to do this reading. And I feel the same thing. I feel like let go of the grounding and go wild and go forward. I feel that there is like passion, there's a flame in your heart that's ignited and it wants to burst forward, but I feel that your grounding, it's like your sensible side. I shouldn't do this, should I? Because you know, this might not be right, or just, you know, playing it safe. I feel like you should be a bit more adventurous and be a bit of a rebel. And this is all about me doing the chaos magic as well and bringing out the rebel in you and going for it. If there's somebody you like, go and ask them. Don't be the one to wait for the what ifs, and ask for guidance, ask for spiritual guidance. Just even if you don't ask for actual spirits, look up to the skies, look up to the night sky, or look up to the sun, and then ask for guidance. Ask the sun for guidance. This is all what chaos magic is about. It's about just opening up and believing in anything you want to believe to achieve your goals. Remember, being in sync with your goals. and just that feeling that's the right thing and the right person or the right time at the right place. It's where we need to head, and I feel there's a need for you to let go of the grounding and trust yourself and trust your intuition. Just take that step forward. A little risk is not going to hurt, and you will follow your heart's desire. And remember to ask Archangel Haniel to help you with your passion, this driving force in your heart that's driving you somewhere. And maybe you need this bit of guidance, and Haniel is asking for you to ask her for guidance. When you feel that it's the right thing, take that feeling and go with it, and stop with the doubts and the mathematics of it all, and just take a leap of faith. Right, I'm going to put those over there, and we're going to pick some tarot for you, number 2. Syncing with your goals. One, 2, 4, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wow, that's in exactly the same place as the first reading. The rest are all different though. That's interesting. Now I'm going to take some time, because I'm doing chaos magic. I need to meditate a little bit on the cards and talk to Archangel Haniel, and I shall be back with you. So, pile number 2. I see you've been there and done it before. And I think that's where sometimes you have doubts in your mind. Maybe a little bit of fear of taking a risk, and you want to play it safe, but really you have to trust your passion and go with your heart to achieve your goals in your love life and career. I feel your career is going a joint way. I feel that there is 2 of you, or the support of another. That's really nice, and it's that, I think it's mixing the love life and career together. I feel that this is the right time here. I feel that you should be looking up to the sky and just feeling, with this chaos magic, I'm feeling that you should be looking up to the sky and just, whatever your beliefs, asking the sun, the stars, the moon, asking the universe up in that big vast sky, and asking for guidance and this synchronization, and believe that it will happen, because belief is everything. And knowing and feeling that you are going in the right direction, and that you can take risks and take your feet off that safe ground and fly forward. Not just walk, I want you to fly. I feel dancing for some reason. I feel celebration. I feel a connection with somebody that is like-minded. And remember, this is about syncing. It's that person, that it can be a lover or a friend, it doesn't matter. And if you haven't met them yet, this will come into synchronization with your love life and career, and you will connect at the right time. But I feel this time is now. I really do. I do feel some type of talent that you have could be used for self-employment. It could be a hobby that will turn into something lucrative. It won't be a vast amount of money, but it will give you that bit of income to boost what you already have. I feel that below you, the Queen of Wands here, below you is the Knight of Swords, and I feel that you were hurt in some way, and you were maybe let down and maybe lied to. I just feel a negative influence in your life is at your feet, and it's pulling you down to the ground. It's pulling your feet into the ground. This is where you need to really think about lifting your feet off the ground, taking those roots out of the ground, and then reaching for the sky and reaching for the stars. So it's a physical thing and an emotional thing that will happen when you believe and when you feel this, and when you in your mind make this happen about taking the roots, uprooting your feet and letting go, and you will physically feel that freedom, and it will put you into the state of mind that you need to be to sink and move forward with your goals. I do feel, you know, you have Judgment and the Seven of Swords, and I am doing this chaos magic here where I'm not going by the meanings of the cards, but I just physically myself, I just feel this pull towards the ground with this negative person here from your past, recent past, or even long past, but the fact that it's still there and it does affect you right now is like it was like it was yesterday, even if it was a long time ago. It's like it's really hard to let go, but you really have to, like I said, raise your roots out and start moving with your feet, and know that they're not dragging into the earth and the ground. At that point you can reroot somewhere else. Once you've done that, there is travel forward. And I'm not saying that things are not a challenge, but I am saying that when things start sinking, things will be a lot easier, and you will see better when you've ungrounded and your head is up. You're not looking at the ground, your head is looking up and looking ahead, or looking to the stars, and you're walking with your head high and meeting eye to eye with people rather than head on the ground. And you will sync with this person here that's at the Two of Wands, that you are connected and you see the same views of things, and this person will help you in your goals because they want the same goals, and it's really nice to have someone to share it with. I think you really need to open up your eyes and stop feeling the victim and start being in charge of your destiny. And remember, Archangel Haniel, if you need help, please do ask Haniel. And it's easily done. You just close your eyes and you ask, and for any words, pictures that come into your mind. Whoa, that one came out. Oh, bless, look at that. Best friends. True friends stick together no matter what. Now that goes hand in hand with that Two of Wands. That is exactly how I feel that this person, whether it is a lover or a friend, or your lover is your best friend, because there is, if it's not already the connection there, the connection is coming very, very soon. I feel it's now. I feel that things are changing now, and things are going to start sinking, because you come here and you will believe that these things will start sinking, and you will unground yourself, and you will look at the positive side of things. There, like I said, there's celebrations, there's dancing and yeah, some party thing there. It's really nice. And again, I feel nighttime activity there, where you really haven't done for a long time, and it's time to get your glad rags on and go and have some fun and meet new people, or go with old friends and meet new people. Right, I'm going to pick one of these ones. Archangel Haniel, guide us to pick one for pile number 2. What does that say? Infernal pact. Wow, a pact. I feel that pact is between you and that someone else here. Infernal pact. This I see as the infernal, I see it as your heart, this passion, because passion is fire. And this fire within the heart, I feel like you're bursting. You want to expand, and you've just been holding back for so long because of past mistakes. And now is the time to let go, and you will be making new relations with people, and one in particular, like I said, this pact. And a pact to me is, it's like marriage. Not literal, but well, it can be literal if that's the way that you want to go, and that's your burning desire, or your goal is to be settled and married. Then this is heading straight towards that, and meeting that person that is your vibe, your tribe. Also, this pact is about friendships and loyalty, and these people syncing with your desires and bringing you security and trust in people where you haven't been trusting people because of this past here, and this judgment and judging everybody, how the past friendships and relationships have been, and how people have let you down or lied, and they're not. It's time to let go. It's time to let go of that now, and it's time to look up to the stars and fly, and you will get your goals in sight very soon, and you are on the right path. You just need to spread your wings like this butterfly, spread your wings and fly. And I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I hope to see you again soon. Hello, pile number 3, and you picked Archangel Haniel and the card for sensitivity and the cauldron. So you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. And with the cauldron, I feel with syncing with your goals. I feel that your goals are just really genuine goals, that you just want security, warmth, a home, a security of a home and love, and all those wonderful things that a lot of us, we struggle to strive for. But this sinking, and I feel that the home, I feel cooking, the loving the home and loving to cook with the cauldron here. It's not just about magic, the cauldron is a cooking pot. It's the warmth of the home and that love and that warmth. And about sensitivity, Haniel is saying it's okay to feel sensitive, because when you are sensitive, that's a time when your feelings, those gut feelings, go with those gut feelings. Remember, this is about sinking towards your goals and bringing the right people into your life at the right time, and things that happen at the right time, right place at the right time, and going with that gut instinct. And you know deep down, because you are sensitive, you know when these things come along that they are syncing, they are in line with your goals, and you are on the right path. When you get an instinct about someone, you know, follow your hunches, follow your first impressions, because the first impressions are always the ones that count. Whether you're at home or at work, with the cooking, cook foods that are good for you and healthy, and that make you feel good, but also healthy. I mean, we all love chocolate, well I do anyway, and it's not always good for you, but there are healthier options, and sometimes like a nice warm mug of hot chocolate, but also having that cauldron, those nice stews and casseroles, and making you feel all warm and nice inside. And that brings your happiness to a point, because here I've been talking about chaos magic, and it's that feeling. When we do chaos magic, we get into what's called a Gnostic state. Sorry. And this can be brought upon just by simple things, not having to meditate. Sometimes it's just being in a place where you connect, eating the foods, and then you feel a shift in your emotions, and you are sensitive to this. So you are definitely on the right track, and you need to know that you're on the right track. Let's pick some tarot. Let's put these aside. So remember to ask Haniel for your for guidance, because she is there if you need to. But I feel that your sensitivity, your heart, follow your heart, because it's always right. As before, I get a feeling to pick 7. So 7 is a magical number. 3, 4, 6, 7. And I've been asked to pull 8 and pull 1 aside. I don't know why, but I'm going to leave that there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move these along a bit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what I'm going to do, because I'm doing chaos magic, I'm going to switch off and come back to you in a minute, and I'm going to have words with Haniel. Well, what are you doing to yourself, or what have you been doing to yourself? I feel you've taken a step backwards, and I feel that your sensitivity is so strong that you could be like an empath as well, and feeling other people's emotions. I want you to dig deep and pull out the truths of some people in your life. I feel that you're holding back the people that you know are not synced towards your life goal. I feel there's a clinging on to them for some reason. I feel that you may have been conditioned to feel that it's the right thing, and it's not. And I feel that you need to dig deep down into your heart and really feel the truth of the matter, of this synchronicity, and ask Haniel for help to clear your heart chakra. I'm getting quite a heavy heart here. I don't know if it's guilt. I feel it's a conditioning though. I feel like it's something that you've been in for a while, that it's indoctrinated into you that this is this and that is that, and that you can't change or you can't come out of it, and you can. And you know this deep down inside, you know the right moves, and I feel that you need to depart from everyone and everything just for a while, for a moment, to go somewhere quiet and recoup and find yourself, if that makes sense. I really hope it does, because I'm really finding it hard to explain how I feel. I'm feeling your feelings that you need to cut through the chains that are binding you, because things are not sinking the way they should be, and you need to be free of this, and you need to bring your sensitivity up to the top and go with what your gut feels is right, because you do know, and you've just been pushed back. I feel that there's an overbearing something or someone it could be more than one, but I feel that you've been pushed down into a belief of something that's inhibiting you from moving forward. And this is what chaos magic is about. It's about not being indoctrinated and being a rebel. I feel you need to be the rebel. I feel you need to hear on the Ten of Wands, this person, there's just like fireworks coming out of their head. With your sensitivity, I think you need to let go of the guilt, and you need to look what's on the other side of the river, or you know, when they say the grass is greener on the other side, actually the grass is greener on the other side. And I'm not saying it's an easy step forward, because you've been held back. You're being held back, and I just want to push you out of this invisible mind cage and move forwards. And what I feel is, it's going to feel awkward at first. It's going to feel like it's not right, and you really have to keep going back towards your sensitivity and this cauldron of what makes you feel at home and happy and safe. And that is where you should be moving towards, and then things will start sinking. Now, saying that and breaking through that barrier, you will be taking steps forward towards synchronizing, meeting the right people, I'm saying the right people at the right time and the right situations, the right time, the right place, whether it's in a cafe, a library, bumping into them in the street, on a bus. It will happen, and you will know when it will happen, because you will have that sensitivity back and your true feelings, that from the heart. And then, wow, you've got the world, so everything is moving forward. Now this one I put aside, and oh, it's the devil. Wow, I want to put that one over there, because I feel that this is a person that has pushed you into believing this way, and how you feel, and like how you're supposed to feel. And this is so not you, and you need to break away from this. These people are all about themselves. It's all me, and what's best for me, and it's not best for you. And you're still gonna be told, when you break free, you're still gonna be told that this is wrong, and you're doing the wrong thing. And I can see someone in my head still pulling you back, but with this Nine of Swords, you have to keep pushing forward regardless of negative comments or this negative person trying to pull you back, because once you break free, there's no going back. Your eyes will see, as your heart will see your future ahead, and then this is when all the sinking is going to happen. For some reason, I'm going to say 3 witches are going to come your way. I don't know why I said that, but 3 witches are going to come your way. It doesn't mean they are physical witches, but it means they are 3 powerful women that are positive in your life and will see through your problems and be there to help you. I also feel a pull towards water as a healing. Water as healing. Drinking, swimming, cooking. Like I said, with the stews, I just feel the fluidness of water for your health, for your body and your mind. But clean water. And this time here that's spent alone, but not alone like a hermit, but recoup time away, if it is to do with by a sea or a lake. You're just spending time away to reflect on things and to think for yourself. You really need to break away from this 7 of Swords with this butterfly covering her eyes. You need to fly. You need to fly away. But yeah, this time of quietness, I see quietness and getting back to nature. Right, Haniel, let's have a unicorn. Oh, the healer, that's lovely. I want to put that there. You have the power to help and heal others, the healer. I want that to go with those where we are resting, recouping and not doing much, sitting down and contemplating and getting rid of these swords as a barrier. I see this like a prison, you know, the prison bars. It's a mind thing though. It's breaking free of that and just going out into nature. You'll feel that lift. You'll feel it, and being sensitive to, you know, your heart, your emotions, and being extra sensitive when you're in a place like this. And that's when you feel that it's what is right and what is wrong, and what is for you and what is not for you, and your health and your mind, and sinking your goals, because this is what it's about. And you can heal yourself, so you have the power to heal. And sometimes letting someone go is healing them. Doesn't mean you have to physically heal them or heal their body, but by letting someone go is letting them heal. And sometimes, you know, like saying no, that is also healing. That is healing them, because you are teaching them a lesson. I don't mean like, you know, a cruel thing, teaching you a lesson. You're giving them a life lesson. And that's how I feel this is you. And you are very sensitive, animal loving, nature loving, and this is where you are most at home. And I do feel a pull towards nature and animals, taking the dog for a walk if you've got one, and just sitting out somewhere away from the city, away from people. and just relaxing, laying on a blanket, or if it's cold, just sit there with a woolly hat and a coat and look out, or look out under the stars at night and heal yourself. Right, I'm going to pick one more card from this deck, which is, oh well, that's come out straight away, so I'm going to take it. The Blooming Vow, number 47. So this is something, an entity like a woman. She's looking up to the sky and she has some blooming roses there. This is about awakening and renewal, you know, coming back to here. This is the awakening. This is the sinking, when things start to sink, and this is part of a sink towards your goal. This going out into nature, and this is like a boom moment when you'll see beyond the illusions, these invisible walls, this invisible cage that you're in. You will just get this spiritual clarity when you're out in nature, and you will start to heal your own mind, body and spirit. And you will start to see the truths, and your sensitivity will start. You will start listening to your own sensitivity, because I feel it's been shut off, and truths will be revealed, and then your personal growth, you will flourish. So be prepared for what you are going to uncover when you go through this moment in time. That this vow, the blooming vow, this vow will be lifted, and you will bloom and you will blossom, and just embrace this growth, and where your life is, what's calling you in your life to sink towards your goals. And well, you know, the world, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You just need to take a step forward. You do need to take this step forward, and then things will start flowing, and you will just have joy and happiness and all this warmth and security, loving home. It's there. It's right there in front of you. And I hope you have a wonderful journey getting there. And thank you for listening. See you again soon.